Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em.
What's good, What's good, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. You know who this is. It's your boy Thorough from the My Dogs podcast, where my opinions are always my opinions. Plus, you can always check me out at the Arteria Sports Motive podcast every Thursday at 8 p.m. with myself, Marcus Donald, and Christy, the queen of BFO. Mr. Deacon, what's good, baby? What's good?
What's cracking, baby? Ain't nothing to it but to do it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We in here. We got an interesting, situation going on. But handle your business, player.
Oh, okay. Handle my business. Okay, handle my business. He want me to handle my business. I got something to address early. Now, y'all might see a clip out here of me and this man right here, the snake in the grass. This snake in the grass put a little reel out there of me. Got me comparing Jared Judy and Justin Jefferson. If y'all saw the clip, all I was saying, which got cut off, was that the Minnesota Vikings know that they got to establish a passing game to win, and that's what they did in the last two games. And all I was stating was, we got Jared Judy. He's not on the same level as Justin Jefferson, but we need to establish a passing game. And that's all I was trying to say. But, I mean, when you got somebody doing the editing and all that stuff, and you don't see it until you see it on Facebook, that's what pops out. But it's cool. It's cool. That's why, man, I'm at him today. I'm at him today. Now, am I wrong?
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
Did I say anything wrong? Did I say anything wrong? That's actually what I said, right?
Bruh, you said, when I asked you, was he a top 10? You said yes, and then you started thinking like, wait, maybe. Then you said,
I said not with the Browns.
It was too late though. I said in the top 10 where he's at, it don't matter, and he wasn't there. So technically, what you said was true. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You might have to say you misquoted. Hey, can't blame no on the video, baby.
Hey, so it's recorded. You said it, not me. I feel you.
Hey. Is that what is that? I plead the fifth.
But all right, let's get into Dillon Gabriel's performance last week versus the Minnesota Vikings. What did you think about Dillon Gabriel's performance?
Like I had said, what he did in the situation that he's in as a rookie.
You gotta speak up.
He did a good job. Can you hear me?
No, you gotta speak up.
What?
There you go.
Oh, you know what, man? I ain't even dealing with that. We gonna rock it. We rocking now. I had to make a real quick adjustment. Oh, Mike Tech, we good?
Ooh, there we go.
You know what? I'm glad you said that because it's almost on my camera, man. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know how they got. But anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. Everybody's watching. Like I said, as a rookie, Dillon Gabriel did exactly what he was supposed to do within that game plan. He has limitations. If we're gonna get on the limitations, I'll explain the limitations. But I don't want to jump too far ahead on the show. I'm happy for what he did.
Do you do?
But at the for right now, he's every person. Let me explain limitations. Me and you, we got 2 9mm guns, right? 9mm. I got 50 rounds and you got 10. Guess what? You limited. We still got guns. You can't fire off no shots like I can. And that's what we saw in that game. Dillon Gabriel's limitations. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of quarterbacks, every quarterback in the NFL has a limitation of something, whether it's speed, arm strength, vision. Everybody's got a limitation. But you, over the years, you've learned to develop and make your weaknesses your strength. That's all I was really saying. But his overall productivity during that game was great, was cool. Now, I ain't gonna say great, but it was cool. But the Browns still got to score more than 17 points. So I'm not hating on Dillon Gabriel. He did what he had to do based on his stature. I'm not mad, but is it going to be good enough? No, it's not. So it is what it is.
Well, I think Dillon, like this comment, it said Dillon was cool but not special. Yes, and as a rookie, to me, as a rookie, he did good. He played good as a rookie, first time out, going against one of the best defenses in the league, going against one of the best defensive coordinators in the league, going against the #1 sack defense in the league. Dillon Gabriel did good. Dillon Gabriel was 19 for 30. He was 19 out of 33 passes for 190 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 sacks. Now, everybody may like, oh, see, he wasn't nothing. But guess what? The previous week, Aaron Rodgers, 18 for 22 for 200 yards. The previous week, Jake Browning, 19 for 27, 140 yards. Michael Penix, he was 13 for 21, 135. Then week 1, you got J.J. McCarthy. He was 13 for 20 for 143. So besides Aaron Rodgers, which is Jay-Z's age, he did good. He did better than anybody that went up against that defense. So as a rookie, he did great, and I want to see him. I want to see what he can do this week against Pittsburgh, and as a development. I know you say he has his limitations, but is his limitations with him or with the head coach calling the plays?
Limitations are based on his individual.
His factor,
we're not talking about the team. I'm talking about his individual performance. Like I said, his arm strength, his vision, his ability to escape the pocket and make sound decisions. They say that he can process things so fast, but I didn't see some of that when Njoku was wide open, and I sent you that clip. That would have been a touchdown. That touchdown would have changed the whole landscape of the game. But like I said, he wasn't told to really do that. He wasn't, because when he did try to throw a deep ball, it was overthrown. You know what I'm saying? So he's got to work on that, and I just don't see it right now. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but do you see any promise in Dillon Gabriel? Do you see anything that would like, okay, by the end of the year, he's going to progress and we might have us a quarterback? Do you see anything in Dillon Gabriel?
I see a little something, but now because of his situation, who is coaching the team and the talent that is around him, his process is going to be limited based on the personnel in the front office. He might, if you change the personnel in the front office, he might have a shot. We'll have to see. I don't think the situation for any quarterback who comes into Cleveland right now is not good. Period. I don't give a good goddamn if you brought John Unitas back from the dead and he came and played, he gonna struggle in Cleveland because that's our culture right now.
Yes.
I'm gonna be fair.
No, that's all I want you to be is fair. And as us looking for quarterbacks since 1999, I like what I saw in Dylan. You know, you get some rookies that's out there, even Baker's playing good, but Baker didn't look that when I look for a future quarterback, I look for poise, and he was poised in the pocket. When Baker was back there, he was running for his life. He was leaving a little bit too early. Even Deshaun Watson was leaving a little bit too early. He stayed back there and he looked for his man, and then he took off or he did whatever he had to do. But I mean, and that's what I liked about Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's first season lost a lot of games, but what'd he do? He stuck in the pocket. So, and that's all pocket presence. If you can not be scared and stay in the pocket, I think, I mean, I'm not saying he's our future, but he looked it good, and he didn't look like DTR. How did DTR look the first time he got in there? And I mean, it just or anybody else. So he looked besides Baker, he looked better than any quarterback that we put behind center since 1999. What you say? I mean, they got some in there, yeah. But I mean, but he's a rookie. He's a rookie. You I mean, there's some veterans that was pretty decent, but I think he played pretty good. But since we're talking about veterans, the Browns made a move, which AB just be doing his thing. How do you feel about Kevin Stefanski, or AB, the owners trading with inside the division and trading old man Joe Flacco to the Cincinnati Bengals?
Man, I got for Joe to get away from Cleveland, he made a good move or whatever, you know. But
Joe made a good move.
Joe, I know. I bet you Joe in Cincinnati, like, thank you, Jesus, Lord have mercy. I ain't got to go in there and deal with this cat. I think, like I said, for Joe, I think it was a good move for Joe. For the team, getting rid of a veteran, a lot of, like I said before, I think it was a lot of things were situational. It's the way that Stefanski was calling up the plays and running the offense. I think if they had stuck to a different game plan or more of running the ball. You see what happened when Junkins came in and started running the ball. They made that move. He's great at scripting. Stay with the run game. Why do you got Joe out there just because of Joe throwing the ball so much? It's what made Cleveland have one of the highest attempt rates of passing in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you give him Dylan's game plan and just kind of limit some of Joe's passing and just run the ball more? But they didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what in the hell Stefanski is thinking about, man. I really don't, man. And I like a lot of the comments that's coming up, man. I'm sick of him, man. I'm tired of him, man. I'm sorry. He's overrated. If whenever you want to get to that, he's overrated. I'm sorry, man. I'm done, dude. I'm so done.
You done? You're done, Woody?
Yeah.
The way everybody was sending me my Cincinnati Bengals friends, they was sending me, oh, what you think about Joe? We got Joe, blah blah blah. I'm happy they got Joe, and I'm hoping Joe win them some games. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm happy that I want Joe to win them some games. Not too many, but I want Joe to win them some games because Brownie was losing them things. Because the way I look at it is, peep this out. The Bengals got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase at wide receiver. They got Chase Young at running back. They got Joe Burrow at the quarterback. They got at tight end, they got Mike Gesicki, and they just picked up Noah Fant this year. Then on defense, they got their rookie. They got Shamar Stewart, and they already had Trey Hickerson. Imagine them in the top 10. They building a team. I'm playing keep away. Put them in like 15 to 16. Joe win them some games so they ain't in the top 10 with us. Because the way I see it and the way I look at it as the Browns are somewhat built like that. We need us another wide receiver, like y'all always keep saying. We don't have a number one. If we got Jared Judy, which is a number 2. If we can get us a number 1 next year, we got a rookie quarterback. We got a 2 rookie running backs. We're gonna need a new O-line. I mean, nobody's on that line that's I think what's his name? DeJuan Jones is the only one that has a contract. So I don't know what the line gonna look like. But I mean, we got defensive end, we got DTs, that's rookies. We got a linebacker that's rookie. Hopefully we get JOK back. I mean, we gonna have some. You say no, JOK done.
He done.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, man. God bless his soul. But...
yeah, but hey, I mean, I'm just we got a nice young team. Let all these other teams spend all their money, and because about in 2 years, the Ravens, they're going to be done. One of these years, Pittsburgh's going to be done, and I need Cincinnati to be done. So we can be on top. So I mean, I'm just playing keep away. I'm playing keep away from them. That's how I feel about it. I say I'm happy. I mean, if he ain't coming back, he better give us. Hey, we need it. They talking about insurance plan with Deshaun Watson. What's the insurance plan with him? I mean, I know he
ain't gonna need no insurance. Deshaun might play this year. he might play. He might be number 3.
Hey, when I said he would be on this team after the trade deadline, that was
I thought was that week 6 or week 8?
Oh, I don't. It could be week 11. He's still gonna be on the team after the trade deadline. So
I mean, it is what it is.
I'm winning that.
If you get your lobster steak dinner, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. They still gonna suck ass. It is what it is.
But how do you feel? Has it been any other player that played for almost every team in the division? He played for the Ravens. He played for us. Now he played for Cincinnati. Steelers, y'all next. Has it ever been a player, one player that played for like 95%, 90%, 75% of a division? You ever?
Well, he just hit 75. He just hit that.
He just hit 75. So I mean, has it ever been you ever think of a player like that?
I wouldn't even when they pulled that scenario up, I wouldn't even. I was like, man, that is crazy.
That is bananas.
That is crazy. Yeah, that's bananas. But I don't think that's gonna be repeated too many times. Yeah. You know, I wish Joe all the luck, man, out there, man. But you can't wait for him to win, TP. You can't do that. You got to want him to lose. Why would you want? I'm just saying you wish the best of luck. But 500, I'm just saying they still are technically the enemy.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I want them. I want us to beat them, but they are loaded. They got to. I don't know what's worse, them or us. They got a great team. They went to the promised land, but they just can't get over the hump. Is it an Ohio thing? I mean, what? Why are you looking at me? They got a great team.
What you mean they can't? They've been to the Super Bowl a couple times already. We are the ones who've never been to the Super Bowl in the Super Bowl era. We are.
They have one of them rings.
Every one of those, but damn, can we get there first? Every one of those teams you talking about has been to the Super Bowl besides us.
Okay.
Every one of them more than twice.
Okay.
I'm like, come on, man. I mean, we ain't even got there once. We ain't even tasted. We ain't even tasted it, dog. Nothing. It's the same thing every damn year, man. So hey, Stefanski, come on, man.
We got a question. Can Dylan Gabriel go? When we gonna get into that one later? We're gonna get into that one later. But I was gonna bring Dirt Dog in, but Dirt Dog he stepped away. But this is your question right here. This is your question.
Go ahead, player.
What are we gonna do with Coach Stefanski?
Oh man, it's kind of a mixed bag.
Will he be back next year?
Not if he keep losing. With that's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. If I said earlier, if he don't make 500, I think he's done. If he doesn't get to 500, he's done. And right now, it's not looking like he's gonna get to 500. What you got? You got even to try to make a wild card, you got to win 10 games. At least in order to get to a wild card, you got to be 11. You got to win 11 games. Does it look like we're gonna win 11 games? Hell no. What was the over? The over was like 4.5, 5. Damn. I mean, come on, man. So, hey, you have a former head coach on your team. Hey, Schwartz could step right in there and run it if you wanted to fire him next week, like you was saying. After Pittsburgh, a lot of coaches got fired. So if you wanted to run Schwartz, I'm not saying it's going to happen. If you wanted to run Schwartz, you could do that. You might see a change. You know what I'm saying? Just like when came in. Can't spit his name out right now. When when your boy got fired. Yeah, Grambling right now. When I can't spit his name. Yeah, when Hugh got fired, took over. And then they started winning games.
Kitchen.
Yeah. So that situation is crazy. We have Vrabel in the building.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that ain't gonna happen. But yeah. I don't see the way it's looking right now. I do not see Stefanski surviving this. I don't see Andrew Berry surviving this. I don't see Paul DePodesta. Please do something about him. I don't see none of them guys surviving this, man. And I'm sorry, a lot of times people be saying, well, who we going to get? Look here. There is always a new coach. Just like all these coaches, Matt LaFleur and all these guys who are out there who are offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators, special teams coaches, it is always a coach out there to replace another coach. A lot of you people, all y'all want is these big names. Now, my man said 2 names tonight. I was like, wow, man, you are out of your mind. They were saying, go get John Gruden. I was like, hell no. Bam, look at that. Just as fast I say, no, absolutely not. See, and that's what's wrong with the culture. After everything he done said, why would you want to bring a guy like that to Cleveland? I don't give a good goddamn. That's our problem. Every year we have some type of animosity, some type of negative connotation to the team. And now you want to bring Deshaun, whether he was getting massages, rubbing him down, Myles Garrett driving 100 miles an hour, smashing cars, players beating the hell out of their chicks and all of those good goofy shit.
Miles and
now you want to bring him. Yeah, now you want to bring a man who has emails about racial No, let Gruden go, man. I'm cool on him, man. Now, Bruce, if you want to get Bruce Arians out of retirement, I might roll with that.
I was gonna ask, do we bring Bill Belichick back?
Man, Bill ain't coming back here, bro.
Do we bring Bill back to finish what he started?
Bill will demand more power than the Browns want to give him. And that's the thing. To me, it's a power struggle in Cleveland. You know, Kevin doesn't have enough power. Hold on. And then Kevin doesn't have enough power to assert his will when it comes to certain things. He just deals with it. They could say him and Barry working together. I don't believe that. There's something going on. And then all of a sudden, Jimmy comes up and says, this is what we're going to do. Jimmy when he sees something, he intervenes. And then that's when it goes.
I think Jimmy stays out of it. The ones that don't see eye to eye is AB, Andrew Berry, and Stefanski. And you could tell they don't see eye to eye by the quarterbacks they keep bringing in.
So what makes you think Jimmy stays out of it?
Because I go by some of Jimmy's comments, and Jimmy keep trying to deflect him. Everybody keeps saying that he's interfering, so he keep coming out. That's why he said, I wasn't there for the Shador pick. I wasn't this. Everybody keep putting him in there as he's the meddling owner, and he wants to change that reputation. If he don't change it, he trying to let everybody know this ain't me, but everybody keep blaming stuff on him. But he like, hey, I ain't gonna be able to. I know y'all want me to get a new head coach, but if everybody thinking I'm acting like Jerry Jones and Al Davis and all that stuff, ain't nobody gonna want to come. So I'm letting y'all know right now, I had nothing to do with none of this. And I think that's what he's trying. That's what he's trying to do.
So let me ask you this. Let's say you have let's say you are the owner of Ford, General Motors, Ford, and all that goody, right? Every day, as an owner, you walk in and a brand new truck that I had made for you just fell over to the side. And then the next day, another truck falls to the side. And every day for weeks, we losing trucks. And you the owner. Are you gonna let me, the general supervisor, keep dumping trucks off to the side? Or are you gonna step in and be like, wait a minute, dog? No. Why are we dumping trucks? Why are trucks falling off the assembly line? So are you gonna say, and you own it? This is your business, TP. Your name is on it. Every day they say on the marquee, TP. That's your shit. And every day as your manager, I'm dumping trucks, ruin them. You're not gonna intervene. You're not gonna intervene.
What I would if for I'm
fire my ass.
That's coming. Trust and believe that's coming. But as Jimmy Haslam is doing, is he's gonna wait to the end of the season or at the end of the season, because everybody keeps saying he's meddling in. So now in your scenario, guess what? Everybody keeps saying during the quarter, I won't let the general managers, I won't let the district manager, I won't let y'all do what y'all do. Yes, I'm gonna let y'all keep tearing it up. But at the end of this quarter, guess what? At the end of the quarter, everybody's gone. Everybody's gone, because my rep is I don't let nobody go to the next quarter and all that stuff. So I mean, at the end of the season, he's gonna step in and there's gonna be some heads. But before we even go there,
how much product are you willing to lose though? While you waiting on me in the quarter, how much product are you willing to lose? While I'm dumping trucks off the assembly line,
owners ain't losing no money. They're profiting. They profit every day, every game.
Okay, all right.
And that's now. I'm only money I'm losing is I'm paying Stefanski $5 million a year, $3 to $5 million. But you look at what the Browns gross, I ain't losing nothing. But
okay.
But tell me this. Dirt Dog, you ready for me to bring you in? Because I got a Dirt Dog. Sit up. Get your mic together.
Oh Lord. I wouldn't even say that.
You should have saw Dirt Dog was all laid back and chilling. Hey, I had to. What's good?
What's going on, y'all, man? Dirt Dog a little tired.
What's up with all that cloudiness? What's up that so much light on you?
Oh, let me turn this off.
Man, what are you rubbing on the screen, man? I know you're a freak elite. Why you screen out?
You got too much
you screen out?
Diddy?
Look at that.
Look how fast it went away. Diddy.
Yeah,
He's having a Diddy party.
Hey, man, keep the baby oil off of the screen. No baby oil.
Was laid back. Oh,
well, you know, this is also my
he like yeah.
Yeah, I know this. You know, this is my school computer as well. So
you doing it at school? You feeling yourself at school?
That that's your school computer that they watching everything that you do on that thing.
Oh my God!
I hope your superintendent see this shit. You keep that goddamn computer.
All right.
Okay. Now we're talking about Stefanski. Is he gonna make it to next year? Now, riddle me this. Now, if he can't make it through this, I know Dylan is a rookie. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Y'all not drinking the Kool-Aid. So y'all might not see it as me. But I think now we already knew we was gonna be 1-4. We knew we was gonna be 1-4, 0-5. We already knew this. That was given. So now we got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Do we have a chance of beating the Steelers?
I don't see it. I think it might be a blowout.
Okay, Deacon, I ain't trying to hear all that. Do we got a chance of beating the Steelers? See what I'm saying? And now it's gonna bring a Steelers guy on so we can go adding. And I got these two lames. Okay.
We ain't got nothing to go at him with.
Oh,
that's not the problem.
Forget y'all fair weather fans. Okay, we got the Miami Dolphins next.
That's winnable. I think we can
beat that one. So I got us 2-0. Y'all got us 1-1. New England Patriots.
That's winnable too, but McVay, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. It's a 50-50 on that one.
Yeah, I give you that one. I give you a 50-50. The Jets.
Oh, we should beat them.
Okay. Lamar should be back, but the Ravens.
Nah, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
We
Joe
gonna
Flacco was
ain't no need to think about that one.
Joe
I
Flacco was a
I let
step.
y'all slide on that one. The Raiders.
We can beat them.
We can beat them.
Yeah.
Okay. 49ers. Yeah, most likely no. No,
Yeah, most
ain't
likely.
nothing to think about.
They will want revenge after what
Yeah.
happened in 2023.
Yeah, no, we just
will want
running through this real quick. We just doing. I'm just giving y'all an analogy. I'm just a little something. Tennessee Titans.
We could beat them.
Chicago Bears.
We can beat them. I'm not worried about Caleb Williams. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
me
I'm not
either.
disrespecting him. But I'm not
Buffalo
worried.
Bills.
No, we're not going to beat them.
Yeah, yeah.
Good luck with that.
We beat Green Bay. Y'all said the same thing about Green Bay, so y'all need to pipe down. Pipe down. Okay.
I want to know what you're smoking,
what about the
TP.
Steelers the second time?
Depending on if they won a division, if they on the brink of winning the division, it's possible because I can see them.
No, that's only week 17. We got one more week.
Huh?
What you got?
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know why this thing got week 18.
You remember, there's always a bye week,
right?
Yeah. Okay, but I'm just saying that's the week 17.
So the last game. So we got the Steelers. The Steelers are the last game.
No,
that's the Bengals.
Week 17, week 18.
Okay,
is the Bengals.
We should.
But no, he was talking about like they was benching players, and I'm letting him know that ain't the last game of the season.
No, I think by around that time they probably will.
You ain't benching nobody 2 games early. But we're gonna digress on that one.
The way how this division looking, they might bench them early because the Ravens is 1-4. I don't expect them to be 1-4 very long. The Bengals, I think the Bengals.
Okay, when we on to the next one, the Cincinnati Bengals, week 18.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
All right, nah. I told you this is improv. I'm just trying to ask y'all something. Week 18.
I think that we can beat them in their house. It's possible.
No, man, no, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that because it depends on whether or not they're in playoff contention. They may bring all their dogs out. They might bring all their dogs. We don't know. We ain't got there yet. Like I said,
Bengals, they won't be there,
bruh. I keep telling you, everything in life is situation.
We're gonna leave week 18 alone.
Normally, during early in the season, if we would play them early, maybe. But you see what happened? We lost. So at the end of the season, and they need to get in. We gotta have to play spoiler. What we spoiling? We ain't got no food to spoil their shit.
No, but my point is that y'all said we should win half of them. We should go for the rest of the season. We should go 500 or better.
Who said that? You ain't heard me say that. Not now word tonight. You ain't heard me say nothing about that.
You're right.
What you mean? We just went through it.
Nah, bro.
Okay, we're gonna go.
We had a chance to beat the Vikings and we didn't. We had it was right there in our hands.
I just asked y'all. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See y'all, my dogs podcast.
So what was that final record then? What was that final?
Okay, I don't know. I'm just saying.
He just rambling there.
TP is off the chain, bro.
But
whatever you smoking, I need that blunt. Let me get that.
Okay. Now, we can beat the Steelers. Wins, loss.
I didn't say that.
When y'all, I said that. Y'all said we losing. Y'all said we losing.
You can't mix your wins and our wins. You can't do that.
Okay.
I said it's gonna be a blowout.
So okay, wait a minute. I got us winning. Then y'all said we could beat the Dolphins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we can beat them. I'm not worried about two.
Y'all said we losing to the Patriots. I give y'all that. One of y'all said 50,
no.
I said that's a 50,
he said I said no.
Okay.
Yeah, I said it's a 50-50.
I'm gonna get a loss.
And I'm
gonna say a loss. The Jets.
That's
y'all said
winnable.
Win.
That's an instant. They better win that game.
Okay.
They're better than the Jets.
No, we running through it. We running through it. The Ravens, we all say loss.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna get swept.
The Raiders, we all say win.
Yeah.
49ers, we say loss.
Mm-hmm.
The Texans. We say win.
Oh, you didn't. I didn't hear the Texans.
I didn't hear that.
Titans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said we can probably win that. Yeah.
Yeah, we can win that one.
Okay, y'all said we could beat the Bears.
Yes, I'm not worried about
I said no. I was like,
I'm not worried about Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. We gonna beat the Bears. Okay, y'all said we can beat the Bears. Y'all said that
Ain't
we
no
gonna
y'all.
lose.
Y'all said
we gonna lose to Buffalo.
Y'all.
Y'all said we losing to Buffalo.
Oh, that's a difference.
Yeah, that's a loss. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna even entertain.
Y'all said we losing to Buffalo. Week 17, the Steelers.
See, that one depends, man. I'm still gonna say no. I'm still gonna say no. Either way. But TP, what is the point? What they're not making the playoffs.
The point is right now, y'all at 500. That's the
point. The playoffs. That might save Kevin Stefanski's job.
I just said that y'all said we're gonna go 500 or better. So right now we can go 500 or better. That's all I said, and y'all told me to write it down.
Man, I don't even want to do that, man.
What you mean? That's what I just said. We right now.
I said what we thought, but the Browns don't do what we think they gonna do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
these are predictions, man.
This is a prediction, man. I don't predict them. I don't think they're like I said. I said early in the show. I said the over was 4.5, 5. I wanted them to get 6 wins. I said that on the short 6. If they could do 6, but 6 will not be enough to save Stefanski and them job, man.
Yeah, no, that's all. That's also. I understand that if Dylan plays good, we should go 500 or better. But I
think I agree with D. After we had our little heated debate on text messages yesterday, I looked back at what D was saying, and I'm going like, he might have a point here. And so
don't give him no credit on air.
No.
Don't give him no credit on air.
You know what made me change my mind? I'll tell you what made me change my mind. Even though I still think Stefanski might have a better chance of getting a job when he gets fired over Zach Taylor, but but what I saw today was Stefanski said him tiptoeing left and right over the who's going to be QB number 2. I was like, okay, man, I can't deal with this no more. You playing. He like that girl you've been trying to hit on. No, she giving you mixed signals. She giving you mixed signals. Like you want her, but she not giving you no chances. So like, it is what it is.
All right. Next one.
I mean that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. He didn't go
let it go there. We ain't gonna let it go there. All right, now we're gonna get into see, I didn't even tell y'all how I felt about Stefanski. We just gonna move on.
No, go ahead.
I told you I did my notes. Now, one thing about Stefanski that I don't understand. Now, Stefanski played. He was a defensive back at the University of Pennsylvania, where he was named the freshman of the year, and they went undefeated. So this is a defensive guy, and defensive guys love the defense. Why do he love the offense so much when he played on a defense? But Stefanski, as a Cleveland Browns head coach, Stefanski is 42-50 in the postseason. He's 1-2, which I would just put him 0-2 because he didn't coach that game.
42-50 is his total record, but he's 41-40. What was 47-40 regular season?
Yeah. Now in 2020, he was 11-5, 21, 8-9, 22, 7-10, 23, 11-6, 24, 3-14, and 25. So far, he's 1-4. It's time to get rid of him. It's time to get rid of him. The players do not respond to him. We have too many great players come through Cleveland, and he doesn't know how to develop a quarterback. He doesn't know how to protect a quarterback. When your head coach 2 years ago let one player get over 5 sacks, I think TJ Watt had 7 sacks in that game. even Dirt Dog would know how to stop TJ Watt after sack 3. But you let one player get over 5 sacks in one game. I don't even know if that's ever heard of before, but it happened in Cleveland. You don't know how to protect the quarterback, and you wonder why quarterbacks keep getting hurt. None of the players like you. I don't even think the general manager like you. I don't think the head coach like you. I mean, the owner like you. Everybody's dealing with you, Stefanski.
I think the owner likes Stefanski, but I think
the owner don't like Stefanski because you're gonna find out at the end of the season.
Well, like her and getting the job done are two different things. This is business. You know what I mean? If me and D were working with each other and I didn't like D, but he did good and damn well at his job, I can't let him go because his job, he's doing a hell of a job. I don't care if he's spitting the wind. He's making me money. You know, I mean, so I don't really see where Jimmy Haslam doesn't like him. I think he likes Stefanski, but he sees it on.
I'll rephrase that like word. I'll take. He liking everybody. I like Stefanski, but he still got to go.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, we're the highest penalty team.
Right. He might be a get over the hump coach. He might be a get over the hump coach. He took us to the playoffs like he was supposed to. It might be time to find another coach to maybe take us to that next level. He might have been one of like how the Cavs did with JB Bickerstaff. When they had JB Bickerstaff, they had him for a while. He took them to the playoffs here and there, and he helped build them up, build up their character. Then they let him go, and then they got Kenny Atkinson. That might be the same situation that the Cleveland Browns might have to do. Yeah. So I mean,
I said that last year. The Cleveland Cavaliers have the same team. The only thing they changed was head coach. They changed the head coach, and like this comment said, yes, the players have to be accountable, but to a certain extent. If you only gonna have your right tackle block TJ Watt and he's not capable of blocking him, that's not the right tackle's fault. That's like any left tackle going up against Myles Garrett. Man to man, nobody's going to beat Myles Garrett. And Joe Bitonio said about Myles Garrett. We all like Joe Bitonio. Joe Bitonio is a great guard. But he said in practice, Myles Garrett went up against every single one of the linemen with one hand. He put one hand behind his back and beat every single lineman. That's how nice he is. So some people just can't guard another person. So yes, you got to be accountable for your actions. But when Myles Garrett sees a left tackle, he sees a tight end, and he sees a chip from the running back. When TJ Watt got all those sacks, all he saw was a right tackle. So there's no accountability that needs to be put on the players. It needs to be accountability on the head coach to go over there, put a tight end over there, and chip him. But
so let me add to this too. This goes on the line for some of Angel said. Granted, don't get me wrong, Kevin's not on the field; he's not playing. But how did this guy get on the field during practice? You saw what his limitations, like I said, and you allowed him. Sometimes you got to do what you work with what you got to work with.
Talking about?
I'm talking about Kevin Stefanski. So, reason why I blame a lot of stuff on the coach and his coaching staff. During the year, these guys are behind the scenes. They're getting film. They're looking at the different colleges, the different players. My thing is like, who is scouting? And is it a part of Kevin Stefanski's regime? Like, I depend on these guys. Hey, I hired you guys to give me the best collegiate player, and you give me this bullshit. So now I got this BS. Now I'm accountable. See, that's why I say this is a lot of Kevin, don't get me wrong, and Andrew, they're not working together. So you're allowing this guy on the field. If he's not doing what he got to do, case in point, Samson. We drafted Samson. Samson has not been getting a lot of them looks. You gave me this guy. Now I know he's not doing what I need him to do. Therefore, he can't be on the field. I never seen a tight end lining up by like as much as they're doing with Fannin. What you drafted this guy? Why is so Kevin sees some kind of flaw, but a lot of the responsibilities on him because you're allowing this guy to come onto the field. They was like, man, why is Ford even out there? Because that's what Kevin wanted.
Mhm.
You dictate personnel. You dictate this play that calls for this guy to go out there. If they can't execute, why are you letting them know the field? And see, that's what I'm talking about. Then, Barry, you gave me these guys. That's why I said both of them dudes got to go. You're not giving me the personnel that I need, and then I have to use what you give me. We both look bad, so we both gonna get fired. And that it is what it is.
Do you think they're gonna give Barry one more shot since he had a good draft? He had a decent draft this year. I mean, he had a good draft.
Kick rocks.
I don't want to hear nothing about my man Barry, but
he can go too.
But Stefanski, like you said, Samson. I don't know what it is about some players that we get in here and they have schemes for them, but they never get the field. I don't know how all these players get in Stefanski's doghouse where they don't get no burn. And that's like even Kareem Hunt. That's why him and Kareem Hunt never stay eye to eye. And
Baker Mayfield
in the camera, everybody, Kevin Stefanski smiling, but behind the scenes, he's a different person. These players do not like him, and if you're not kissing his butt, you will not play.
I won't say they don't like him. I think there's a level of frustration about you brought me onto the team to do this. Yeah, they just frustrated. I don't think they don't like him. I don't.
He's not unlocking their true potential.
Correct.
That he's not unlocking their true potential, and you can see it. Stefanski, he's an Ivy League guy, so a lot of those Ivy League guys are stubborn. So let's just keep it 100 here. You got probably the quarterback. I think he knows that the other guy is probably the guy, but he's so stubborn to not see it, and which is going to cost him his job, and that's the problem. He's gonna lose his job eventually because I don't see it. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Dylan Gabriel about to get a real rude awakening.
For what?
He really is. He about to get a real rude. When TJ Watt lights his ass up, it's gonna be like happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday.
Are y'all Browns fans or Steelers fans?
No. I'm a
we just giving you the 100, bro. Right. I don't know why. Reality. Come on, bro. Come on.
So wait a minute. So do y'all think there's a Pittsburgh Steelers podcast out there and they like, man, old man Rodgers is about to get lit up by Myles Garrett?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's gonna get lit up. They're gonna get to Aaron Rodgers.
They like we gonna kick their butt. We gotta figure out how. No, they saying we gotta figure out a way to slow down Myles. They're not giving Myles no sacks. They like we better do this. We better do that. Y'all so negative on this team, man.
Bro, it's a podcast for smoking black and mild, bro. It's a podcast for changing your draws. Everybody got an opinion. I'm just telling you. Yes, it is a Pittsburgh Steelers podcast. I've already been asked to be on that show. I was like, yo, just to defend this team. I was like, I don't even know if I want to do that. But it is what it is, dog. Because that's the world that we live in, man. Everybody has an opinion. Some people's opinions you respect. They back it up.
I'm just saying, as a fan, I'm hoping that the coach game plan comes up with a game plan that's going to shut TJ Watt down. That's how I think as a fan and a podcaster talking about my team going into the game. Y'all going into the game. Would you just say, Dirk Dog? He's about to get a real reality check. He's about to get lit up.
Yeah, man, like a birthday cake, baby.
You have no faith in your team and the game plan?
TP, what's the end game for this year?
Right.
That's what I want to ask you. What's the end game, Tony Stark? What's the end game?
Mm-hmm.
A great development.
What?
From can I finish my statement?
Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
You said what's the end? You said what's the end game? The end game for me is I don't care about the record. I want to see growth in Dylan Gabriel. I want to see growth. That's my end game. I want to know.
How you gonna see growth if he gets killed
next year?
Don't you want to see your team at least make a wild card? What
Right.
the fans, bruh? The fans are tired of losing.
Right.
Just for you to
can we
say
make the playoffs
development
this year?
is not enough. Hell
Can we
no.
make the
And
playoffs
that's
this year?
why I
Yes
said
or
the
no?
seed is a wash. No, we cannot make the playoffs this year.
Okay. Wait,
It's a wash.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Yes.
Mhm.
So we know that we can't make the playoffs this year, but you know what we can do and hope for? That Dylan Gabriel goes out there and shows out, progress, so next year we can make the playoffs.
But that's the thing. A
Right.
lot of the fans don't want to see Dylan Gabriel progress. A lot of the fans want to see Shador. Granted, I'm not saying that's the right decision. I hear what you're saying.
I want the best quarterback. You asked me what's the end
Correct.
game.
I want the
end
best
game
quarterback.
is I want
Me too.
Dylan Gabriel to do good.
I want Shador. Nothing against Gabriel. I want Shador because Shador
Why?
is taller than
Why?
Gabriel.
Don't
He
you
has
want
a
the best
better
quarterback
vision.
out there?
Huh?
Don't you want the best quarterback out there?
Yeah, and I think it's Shador and not Dylan Gabriel. Period.
Okay.
I mean,
Are you going to give Dylan a chance?
I'm giving him a chance. He did okay. He did okay at Minnesota. I blame the loss on his coach, not so much.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
They're not going to progress as long as Kevin Stefanski is the coach.
yeah.
As long as Kevin
agree with
Stefanski,
that.
Andrew Berry are still here, this team is going nowhere.
Right.
I don't care about how many coach of the years you got because you wasn't at the game physically. Some Prefer and Van Pelt won that game, and when you got your opportunity to win a playoff game, you lost both times. You are 1-2.
Angel,
I don't care about that now.
Angel,
Now-
we know
now-
we
now
know
what y'all-
the
now-
defense is a little suspect. So
Yeah. I don't.
the
y'all
Steelers
putting
defense
too
is
much-
a little
too
suspect.
much
I'm not
faith
gonna
in-
lie.
Y'all putting too much faith into the. I think he just got his first sack last week or this week, but it is what it is. I mean, that's how y'all feel. But as
Whoa. What you mean? Put face on what? What you talking about?
What?
TJ Watt.
All right.
Yeah. The defense is a little suspect. D. I've heard some cats say,
Yeah,
man,
hey.
they got a good
Oh,
defense, but it's a little
that's
suspect.
what y'all do. Y'all go into the game with negativity. Y'all don't even.
I go into the game with realism because
Thank
the
you.
offense can't score no points.
Right.
17 points it's not sustainable for victory. You have to score. Sometimes you got to put 28 on the board. Sometimes you got to put 32 on the board.
Yes,
And
you have to
the
score
Steelers
points.
have enough defense to keep the Browns from scoring 20 points.
Right.
They got enough.
And do we have enough defense that can hold them to 17 points?
No.
Forget. Yeah, I don't even know why.
Listen, TP,
I'm
we haven't
bringing
yet
Chrissy on here
scored
next
20
week.
yet.
You
Y'all
let a
will not
journeyman,
see you guys this week. Y'all
who
will
was
see
on
me and
6
Chrissy.
different teams, hurt his shoulder, come back and still threw a bomb. You can't stop Carson Wentz. Man, come
Right.
on, man. TP,
Right.
man, you
I had
are
a problem with
delusional,
that.
man. It's
We lost
delusional. I know you love this team, bro. I love the team, but you gotta take that red pill to blue pill, bro. You gotta make up your mind, man. Either you're gonna see for what it really is or still live in fantasy land. See, you still in the matrix, dog. Me and Dirt Dog, we in Zion. We in Zion with all the shorties, all the chicks. We in the real world. You still in the matrix. You
Well,
think
y'all
you
can
can
be there with
backflip
all
off
the
of
chicks 'cause I'm married.
No. I
I'm
don't want to
happy
be in
where
the
I'm
matrix. You backflipping off of walls and just shooting, doing all kinds of goofy shit. You in the matrix, man. I'm not in the matrix.
Hey, TP.
I'm still calling you
still
Neo.
Watching you still watching Cartoon Network while we watching CBS. It's time
Hey,
for
I'm
you
on
to
the
watch.
Looney Tunes, baby. The Looney Tunes is on. But nah.
So okay, Bugs Bunny, so if I shoot you in the face with a shotgun, you gonna survive? Hell no. You better stop.
That's the difference.
I don't
That's
think
the
so.
difference. Y'all not watching football. Y'all watching the Browns, but y'all don't know what else is going on outside the league. The Steelers got a great record, but that don't mean that they're a great team. Do you know that the Steelers squeaked through Minnesota?
That's all you need. A dub is a dub. You
Right.
have to get the dub.
What I'm saying is, don't put just because they number one in the division. Don't put them on that high pedestal.
I'm not putting on a high pedestal. I'm just saying they're playing at a high level.
Right.
They're playing good enough to beat our ass. I'm sorry.
I'm about to check y'all. My dog's podcast. I'm about to check these cats' heart right now.
You can't check
I
unless you got facts.
I want to see what it bleed. I want to see what do they
Where's
believe.
the coach when you need him?
No, I want to see what
Yeah.
y'all believe. Do y'all like the Pittsburgh Steelers? Yes or no?
No, they don't like the Pittsburgh Steelers.
No,
This
no,
is
I
like
didn't say
why
them.
would they
I
say
said
that they like
you.
the Steelers?
Do you like the Steelers?
Hell no.
No, I don't like the Steelers, but I'm gonna get the Steelers props because of who they got on the team and who's coaching the team. They have an established
Forget
coach,
the
an
Steelers.
African American coach who knows how to win. We have a
Mike
coach
Tomlin, my
who's
dog.
we have a coach who's overrated, and when the big games come and those situational moments, he folds like a deck of cards. Now you think that he gonna go in? We going there to Heinz Field and dominate with a short ass, midget ass rookie quarterback? You can't make a then later on the week. You might get a dude Bailey Zappi who beat our ass as your second QB. You don't want to play Shador, and you think they gonna have success? Man, stop it, man. Come on, bro. I'm about to go to the corner store and roll a fat ass blunt. Boom, clot.
Wait a minute, where my comment at? Where my comment?
Oh
at?
Lord, like TP. If a blind man gained his sight, he would be able to tell you this. I mean, come on, let's get real.
I feel you. But like y'all waiting on Shador, just like this comment. Y'all can't have it both ways. This is my guy, but this is the stuff that everybody. Shador is a 5th round pick. Why is y'all waiting on the 5th round pick? We got somebody in the 3rd round.
I'm not waiting on the 5th round pick. I agree with you about having the best quarterback out there, but I don't think it's Dylan.
Why you waiting on him then?
Who?
Why you waiting on the 5th round pick?
Because the 5th round pick has the most potential out of anybody or out of the quarterback roster.
Where did you see it at?
Where do I see it at?
Yeah.
Those preseason games and in college.
Oh,
he has more.
Okay.
He has a better. He has a better chance of winning. Huh?
Who did Colorado play?
I mean, they played in the weak ass Big 12, but
so since he beat some make believe teams, he great. He went against the Ride. He played against the Ride. He played against the Army, Navy.
Come on, TP.
Yo, bro, they dogged Josh Allen.
Right.
Dogged him that he played lower conference teams, and Josh Allen is the dog.
Right.
Yeah, no, he is a
It
dog.
doesn't. This is about scouting. When you scout a player and you say that I think this guy could come in the NFL. Jerry Rice, one of the great all-time, was a small time Mississippi. Jerry Rice is one of the greats. He came from a college you never heard of. I could have got kindergartners to play with. That's the school he played. He came into the NFL.
What did Jerry Rice
do? He showed out because he was scouted.
He worked his way up.
He was scouted the right way. He was scouted the right way, bro. The Browns, this is all on Kevin Stefanski. This is your scouting staff. You decided to watch film on this guy and say that this guy was the shit. When he wasn't the shit. He is shit.
Okay, was Jerry Rice given the #1 spot?
Or no, he had to work it too. They got to work it too. But his potential, they saw the right things.
But wasn't
drafted.
But wasn't
all
Jerry
the
Rice
right things.
Pick than Shador though? Wasn't he?
Tom Brady came in the 5th round. Stop it! Stop it!
No,
stop it!
Round. He came in the 6th
No,
round.
I'm not dissing a 5th round pick. What I'm saying,
yes, you are, because you kept saying he's the 5th rounder. Why do you want to see him? It's all on video.
No. What I'm saying is, if we got somebody in the 3rd round that they wanted in the 3rd round, and we got a guy that got in the 5th round, you gonna have to beat that man out. You ain't gonna just come in here just because of who your name is and take the job. Just because everybody with skin like me wants you to win. No, I want the best QB. You got to work for it.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
but let me ask you this. Do you think that Shador is getting a fair shot right now?
What you mean?
He's not.
Is he getting a fair shot?
Okay, wait a minute. What other 5th round quarterback have you ever heard of?
We just said it.
You got to listen. You got to be quick to listen and slow to speak.
Okay.
What other 5th round quarterback got this much hype to start as a rookie?
What
other 5th round pick is at the podium all the time giving speeches?
Hey, TP, man, what they put in your food today, man? You got a little
man.
more pep in your.
No, we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it real, man.
What they
I
put in your food,
love
TP?
Shador. I want Shador to be great. But he's a 5th round pick. We got to chill. Oh, they kept Shador number 3. Who cares who cares who number 2 is? Who cares who number 3 is? Because guess what? Only one player starting, and that's number 1.
I agree with you.
If they push Shador at number 2 right now, everybody will be happy. And guess what? Dylan Gabriel gonna go out there and play the whole game. And what did Shador gain for being number 2?
Now, I'm gonna tell you this.
Nothing. So let's quit crying over this.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this. So now it goes back. See, it goes back to the front office. Why did you draft this man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So are you just like with Johnny? Most people knew Johnny was gonna flop, but they took him anyway. Johnny sells tickets. Johnny sells jerseys. There is an enigma around guys like Shador Sanders. Whether Shador steps on the field, Shador can go out there Sunday and stink up the room, and then we will actually see what we should have been hyped about. Why are we getting hyped? He can stink up the room, but the damage is done now. So you have to look front office. Why are we making Shador so available? What is wrong with the Browns PR room where you at times see? This is why I don't like it.
To make you available.
No. Hold on. Antonio Gates said this on the podcast. Why are you setting the Browns don't protect the players, dude. They don't. They allow too much talking because it's ticket sales. Like you said, all these damn 12 jerseys, and he ain't never stepped on the fucking professional field. I agree with you. I'm not saying that Shador can do it. We don't know if he can. But all that hype now, and to get disappointed. Why do the Browns organizationally allow these goofy ass shit to happen? Because the culture is fucked up.
Yeah.
The culture is fucked up from the ownership to the front office to the coaching. That is our biggest problem since 99. Nobody, and when we get a guy who can come in, a football guy, and say, you shut the hell up, we get rid of him. So you would have based everything on analytics, and they look at the money analytically. We could get Shador and sell a whole bunch of jerseys.
I give the finger to analytics. I
do too.
I give the.
So when are we gonna? So question is, when are we gonna start getting that winning mindset? I'm sorry. When are we gonna stop worrying about the press and put a team together that can win? We are always. When is that gonna happen?
I said
that's bullshit too. That's bullshit. I don't believe that. I was bullshit.
Now I've said this before. I said. Now that we talking about Shador, I said this to myself. I was thinking about this all day, even when I was in class in school today. And I
Dion said they already called him.
I already said to myself, I think I see why these other teams left Shador Sanders alone, because you see how much of this press, the negative press that the Cleveland Browns is getting because of him, because he's not even playing. It's amazing.
It's you,
huh?
It's you.
It's not me. What are you
talking about? It's you and the rest of these fans. Didn't you just send a little text earlier or something about Shador being number 3 and number 2 and all that stuff? Y'all worried about that stuff. I ain't worried about it. That's what I'm saying.
I just want to win.
When I had that talk with D, it really opened up my eyes on what he said about Shador. And it really does. Because think about it. All those teams passed up on Shador. And then also what made me think as well, when the Ravens and when he passed up on the Ravens and Eagles, that should have told you right then and there where the NFL values him at. They value him. They see him nothing as a backup, pretty much as a backup. They don't see him as a starter. They only see him as a backup, because I don't really blame him. I wouldn't want to start. I wouldn't want to be behind Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts, because it's not going to happen. I'm not going to be able to play.
That's something different, but I ain't gonna get into that one. But
I'll tell you this: if Dylan Gabriel balls out, I'm rooting for him.
Right,
if he can do that. I'm being fair. I don't care. I think he's short in stature, but if he wins the next 4 games, Dylan Gabriel. What do you wear? Number 8, number 9? I'll buy me a Dylan Gabriel shirt, I guess.
Yeah.
He wear 5.
You know what I'm saying?
He wear 5.
Yeah. And he
You can't
proves that
support him now. Why he got to do good? That's what I'm saying. You're a fair weather fan.
I'm not being fair. I said if, and see,
Yeah,
if that's a big if.
Why
that's
is it
a
if?
big
Why can't
if.
you just support him?
Because you still got the same. My argument is the staff, man. My argument is Kevin Stefanski with this BS that he does. I'm not taking it out on Dylan, but Dylan's going to suffer the same way Baker Mayfield suffered under this regime.
Right.
That's the problem. I said the culture is the problem, from the ownership to the head coaches to the management, Deep Podesta, the Browns culture as a whole. The entirety of the organization is hot ass trash, and we will never get nowhere until Jimmy hasn't sit his ass back. You got your dome coming. Chill your ass out. Barry kick rocks. Stefanski kick rocks. Find me a coach who's offensive minded who can come in with some and give this man some power. When John Dorsey was here, he was putting them on a direct path. What did he do? I don't like what y'all doing. I bow out. And what has he done with the Lions? He's made the Lions a perennial Super Bowl contender ever since he got to Detroit.
Yeah, it makes me
and you
so
got rid of the football guy.
Makes me so mad watching that. It makes me so mad watching the Lions, the Detroit Lions, be so successful. And while we had that man in as general manager, he drafted 3 Pro Bowlers. The man drafted 3 Pro Bowlers for us. He drafted Baker Mayfield, who's now lighting it up in Tampa. He drafted Nick Chubb, who got hurt, but he was still a Pro Bowler. He drafted Denzel Ward. It's just mind-boggling.
Do y'all know what makes a good GM and not even really a good GM, but makes a great coach? A QB. Just because he went over there to the Lions don't mean that I love John Dorsey. John Dorsey and AB was the best general managers the Browns have ever had. I love John Dorsey. Didn't want them to get rid of John Dorsey. But you're giving him all this credit. They got a QB. The same way they say about Phil Jackson. He had Mike. So I mean, when everybody that's good, you look at what's it? Bill Belichick.
TP, your job as a general manager is to draft the best prospects you can. That is your job. And so I got Tom Brady. Whose fucking fault is that you didn't pick him? That's your goddamn fault. And that's why your ass go get fired. You can't get mad. You put product on the field. My job is to give you talent. Andrew Berry has failed in that giving you talent. And then you sign the worst contract. We are going to go down as the worst contract in NFL history. And his name is going to be highlighted just like this at the top. Andrew Berry, you gave this motherfuckers, damn it, all this money. And what does he do? Now you talking about putting him in. Come on, bro. You can't be mad about people drafting. You're supposed to draft people. That's your job. That's your job, or you get fired. So I got Tom. So what? I'm gonna make it do what it do.
You know.
Did John Dorsey get fired?
Yes, he got fired.
No. They equally agreed that I'm gonna leave, and he left, and then he went on. He didn't get fired. They just said, you know what? I think I'm gonna resign, and they agreed, and he did.
So when we had Nick Chubb, we had Baker Mayfield, we had Odell Beckham, we had Jarvis Landry, we had Njoku. We had the highest paid line. Who was the general manager?
John Dorsey, but they didn't give him time to develop.
No, listen. His statement was, it's the general manager's job to get the talent. So the other job is for the head coach to develop the job. And that's
we already know Stefanski. We already know
Stefanski talent on the field.
We already know Stefanski. John Dorsey drafted those people, bruh. John Dorsey started the Browns when they went to their playoffs. John Dorsey got that team where it needs to be. He did that.
And how many rings did we get?
And he inherited the rest, and then Barry screwed it up.
He screwed it up.
Got a $40 million quarterback that you can't do shit with.
How many rings and playoff wins did we get with that John Dorsey team?
Because TP, let me tell you something. Because Jimmy Haslam's dumbass didn't give him a chance to develop the talent. He didn't. He did not.
He said, I don't like how you're running it. and I'm a dip.
Jimmy Haslam got his head so far up his own ass.
No, I'm just going by his. I'm going by D's statement. D's statement said he said the general manager have to get the talent down there, and we got talent in Cleveland. We've been having talent in Cleveland. We know the problem is Kevin Stefanski. The problem is not with the players. It's Kevin Stefanski.
It's a combination, bruh. You're not listening. I'm gonna say this again. Organizational, we are trash from the GM. When that man put us on that name, Dorsey got fired because he named Freddie. That was a bad move. Hey, nobody's perfect. I get it.
I think that hurt.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But after you drafted Chubb and Myles Garrett, you put the Browns. John Dorsey, to me, put the Browns on a path to be successful.
Yes. When
you brought in Kevin Stefanski, an analytics guy, like you said, nobody's heard of him. People always talking about who's coming in to coach next. There's always a coach out there. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is perfect, but I feel that he put the Browns on a path as a football guy. We need a football guy, not an analytics guy who's always looking at computers and punching numbers and then gonna get a guy who was part of Moneyball. We don't need that. We need football players. We need football coaches. We have too many analytics guys who are running this scenario, and it's showing now. And now we're screwed. Go back to football. Go back to hit them in the mouth, knock them down. Get me guys that can drag a dude from the 10 to the fucking 100-yard line. We need that. And until we get that, we're going to be in the same situation where we're at. Organizationally, we're trash.
There's a reason why. And there's a reason why.
We're in this situation because I'm gonna put this on the owner because Kevin Stefanski doesn't fear Andrew Berry because Andrew Berry is not Kevin Stefanski's boss. They're equal partners.
They're best friends. You can tell on their face they best friends because they
work friends. But if
who's the work husband?
that's his work husband, man. That ain't but if Andrew Berry was able to fire Kevin Stefanski, then Kevin Stefanski will probably work a little bit harder, but he know that I ain't got to listen to you. The only person I'm listening to is Jimmy Haslam and D. But if he had a real boss like every other organizations where the general manager is the head coach's boss, then he wouldn't have his head.
I agree with you, but who set that structure up?
The owner. Yeah, the owner. That's why I say that's one thing. That's one thing bad that he's done. But we're gonna move on to we ran that one too long.
It is what it is.
What team or teams surprised y'all this year? What's y'all surprise team or teams?
Go ahead, Dirt Dog.
Probably the Jacksonville Jaguars so far this year. I was really they did phenomenal against the Chiefs yesterday. So be on the lookout for them. They have a new head coach, right? I can't remember his name, but he's doing a phenomenal.
Y'all about to get me. Y'all about to get me.
What?
Yeah, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Jacksonville too because now Travis, see some of the catches that Travis made now, and you have a fresh and healthy Trevor Lawrence had been hurt for a couple of years. Now he's back. Now I think Jacksonville can do a little something. I'm not saying they're going to Super Bowl, but they're on a good path right now. They're on a good path, so we're gonna see what they do. But yeah, they surprised me, and I'm honestly surprised about what Pittsburgh's doing right now, in a sense. But they got that coach. They got that dude.
Right. Now, if they would have did their homework, they would have gave y'all. It wouldn't be like, coach. They got.
You asked us our opinion. You can't say we. No. Our opinion. We said Jacksonville.
Dirt Dog shouldn't be here talking about who the coach. When I sent you the question, you should know why you're gonna say this answer and what's going on. Now,
hey man, TP man, I had a rough night, man. I've been up these last couple of days.
Now,
I haven't been going to bed since 3 in the morning.
You see, he been up.
Wow. Y'all wild, man. Y'all wild.
Now,
that dog not even being wild today, man. I'm
now, my surprise team is because y'all, I mean, y'all say Jacksonville. That's
Mhm.
it's somewhat a surprise, but it ain't a surprise because they doing what they supposed to do.
Okay.
Was the quarterback?
Who your team? See, there you go. Was a
Right.
quarter, and you just jumped on us about man. You wild man.
That's our team. Trevor Lawrence is that dude. Trevor Lawrence is that dude. So they are where they supposed to be. So that ain't a surprise to me. But my surprise is the Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis Colts
Okay.
is 4-1, and they got Daniel Jones starting. And when Daniel Jones just left the Giants and all that stuff, and everybody thought Daniel Jones was done. Who would think that Daniel Jones would be third in passing right now? This is called studying and doing your research, guys.
Bro, if you go back to the old videos, when I said certain Mac Jones, I said certain quarterbacks. I said that, and everybody laughed their ass off. And now see what's happening. So I ain't trying to hear that.
He's found a surprise, so he's found a system. Like I told y'all.
I'm not tripping on that because if I already said that Daniel Jones has the potential, why would I pick him? I like what Indy's doing. The Indy, I think he's found something that works for him. Don't get me wrong. Daniel Jones got in the playoffs one time. They gave Daniel Jones $100-something million. Okay, and people scoffed and laughed at that, didn't want him in Cleveland. He was still young. He still had the talent, but Cleveland wanted to get old ass Joe.
Daniel Jones with a better organization too.
He'd have sucked here too because we got a problem. It doesn't matter who like I said, John Unitas from the grave, Bart Starr from the grave. You could get Peyton Manning when he was 24, and we would still suck ass because we got the same organization, people running it. It doesn't matter here in Cleveland until that culture changes. I don't care.
And my other surprise is the Tennessee Titans. They are 1-4. And I didn't see this in Cam Ward.
He's a rookie.
See looking this bad.
He's a rookie.
No, I know.
You thought the Titans were going to be better?
Right.
I would hope so.
Why? He's a rookie.
Right.
Dylan Gabriel looked better than he.
Bro, you got to get off that Jaden Daniels type stuff, man. You got to get
Dylan Gabriel has a little bit better wide receiving core. A little bit better. Not much, but a little bit better.
I'm good. If that's what y'all expect from the #1 overall pick, then that's y'all team. Like D said earlier, everybody got their own opinion. Everybody got their own podcast. Everybody got
bro, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say to be done. We've seen throughout NFL history that the #1 pick is not always the right answer.
It's a bust.
That is a hype. The drafts, that is only about money. You were picked #1. Not because we know you're going to come in and do it. We pick because you're going to get the most money. Being picked #1 in the draft does not translate to wins for any team. You got to be. That's why some teams passed on certain people. Nobody thought Jaden Daniels was going to do what he did last year. And then when your boy Chase Young, Young, and I said, get CJ. Oh, Bryce. And what happened? You know, who's having a better career right now? CJ Stroud. You know what I'm saying? So that #1, that's a media thing. That is not common sense. Scouting is your #1 priority. It should be any team scouting. I don't care if that guy, they say he was 50. If I think that guy can come in here and run it, that's what I'm going to get. It's just the fantasy behind it. It's just about the #1 draft pick is about money. It does not translate to winning. It doesn't.
But that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing I said about Dylan Gabriel. I said we can lose the rest of our games as long as he's progressing. And that's the only thing I'm saying about Cam Ward. They can lose every single game. They can go 0-17.
They'll try to draft another quarterback.
Right. I don't want to go through another 0-16.
I'm just saying, as long as he's progressing and looking good as a QB, but to me, he's not looking good. That's what I'm saying. He's not looking good. That's the only. I mean, wins and losses. I don't care about wins and losses. I just care, and that's what I liked about Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's rookie season, and what I said. Same thing I said about Dylan Gabriel. Poise in the pocket. That's what I like to see. Denver's quarterback. He did the same thing. Not Drew Lock. Whatever their quarterback name is.
Who?
Bo Nix. Last year. He had the poise, and that's what I look for out of these young quarterbacks is poise in the pockets, and who's going to be so quick to run because then they ain't gonna be able to develop.
But Bo Nix didn't go number one.
Right.
No, he didn't.
You see what I'm talking about is scouting. It's not about, see, that's what I'm saying. Like I said,
and coaching and development.
The hype about this guy in the media. We got a guy right now who's caught in the hype and he ain't done shit. Now you want to see him play. Like I'm saying, we got to stop that crazy enigma about the number one draft pick is supposed to be the shit. It's not. It's about scouting. Russell Wilson, he's got a Super Bowl. He might be sucking up room now, but he's had a great career. He's picked in the 3rd round. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about, man. It's just, I don't fall for all that hype, man. Get on this field. I don't care where you get drafted. If you get on the NFL field and show out, that's the only thing that matters. I don't give a damn if you got picked in the supplemental draft and you show out. That's what matters.
Hey. Besides, maybe no number one quarterback really balled out, but number one pick, you better be great. You better be good. You better be a starter. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So I get what you're saying, but as time go on, you better. I spent the number one pick on you, so I'm not going to go by what you're saying. Forget whatever you drafted at no number. Nah, that's my job on the line. I picked you number one overall. I need,
and that's why people get fired.
Yeah, that's how they get fired. Yeah,
I've always said for you to be a number one pick, especially at quarterback. I've always give it an 85% chance of you actually being successful in the NFL. Sometimes I feel like it depends on what organization you get drafted to and how they develop you as a quarterback. So, like, you know, I remember when Jameis Winston got drafted by Tampa and had all this hype over him, and Jameis is going from team to team now. So,
all right, you better leave my Florida State quarterback alone. You ain't allowed to talk about him.
Yeah, well, I mean,
him. Yeah, can't talk about it.
We got to keep it 100, TP. I
mean, we gonna keep it 100. That's why I'm saying don't talk about him keeping it 100. That's my boo thing.
Yo, boo thing.
Right.
Here we go. Pause.
Here you go with this boo thing.
But before we get up out of here, we got to touch on this Pittsburgh Steelers game. What are y'all looking for? Okay, D, you just I don't know about you. I'm gonna start off with Dirt Dog. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Dirt Dog gonna give me a little bit more realistic answer.
All right.
What are you looking for out of Dillon Gabriel and the offense? And what is it going to take for the Cleveland Browns to win this game this Sunday?
Well, for them to win this game, I look at
get another head coach.
I give them the fundamentals.
Speak up.
I give them the fundamentals. Well, for starters, I want Dillon Gabriel just needs to go back playing the game that he played against the Vikings, but he needs to play it at a little bit better at a higher pace. He needs to get out of that pocket. You got TJ Watt coming down the helm against you, so you're gonna have to be very cautious on where you're at. You're gonna have to get those snaps off pretty much faster as well. I'm not so much worried about Dillon. I'm more worried about the wide receivers. That's my biggest fear. Jerry Jeudy is got brick hands. They not giving Jamari Thrash that many reps. They always their targets are so simple now because they keep throwing it to either Njoku or Harold Fanning. They got to get this wide receiver thing together. That better be like first priority when the draft comes next year. Wide receiver and the offensive line, because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it.
Well, if we start winning some games, I mean, we still can make a move before the trade deadline. But D,
get a new head coach. That's one more thing. You want to win. You want to win on Sunday. Get a new head coach. Historically, he can't deal with Tomlin on no level. We usually split games. Well, he can't deal with Tomlin, man. Not at Heinz Field. So if you decide to stick with this guy, you're gonna have to try to do the same thing you did. You got to run the ball. You're gonna have to run the ball. Dillon is gonna have to take a shot. somewhere down the line, you're gonna have to trust this kid to take a shot.
Right, and I don't trust
ball control offense to keep Aaron Rodgers off the goddamn field. If you can't do that, then the game is over. I see 38-17 because the Browns can't score no damn points, and it's just
with our defense. Nothing. Go ahead. This is on you. My bad.
You keep putting all that faith in the defense, man. I'm just telling you. But see, you got to understand this, TP. When you put offensively and you give guys an advantage, and you have to be punting and doing different stuff like that, you make a shorter field for the offense to score. You're putting the defense on their heels, and Denzel, you see what happened against Carson Wentz. If your offense can't push the ball down the field to make the situation, I want to see, you want to score, you got to go 90 yards in 12 plays. We don't do that. We give them 5 yards and 50. We give them 5 attempts and 50 yards. Your offense has to push the ball down. We can't do that. So when the defense is out there doing their goddamn best and your offense keep putting us in bad situations, you got to keep punting, keep punting, keep punting, keep punting. That's not going to work. So you can say about the defense all you want. Like I said, hey, you can have the resurrection. It don't even matter. You can have Lawrence Taylor come back at 25 years old, and the Browns still can't stop enough on defense. They're going to get beat. So I'm sorry, bro. I love you, Browns player. I'm sorry, Browns fans. I'm just giving you 100.
Okay, I'm gonna give my little thing off there, and I ask y'all this. I don't even
do your thing, bro. I gotta use the
bathroom. Well, the injury report that came out today, Njoku, he had a full practice. Posick, he was limited with a neck. Myles Garrett, ankle, limited. Greg Newsome, hamstring, he was limited. And you got Denzel Ward, hip, he was limited. Then we got, for the Pittsburgh Steelers, we got Jalen Warren, his knee, he was full participant, so he probably going to see their running back probably. They got Calvin Austin, his shoulder, he didn't practice. They got Highsmith, his ankle, he was limited. Joey Porter Jr., hamstring, he had a full practice. Jalen Ramsey, hamstring, he didn't practice. So what I would like to see out of Cleveland Browns and what's going to get them to win is we're going to need, so now that we running with 2 tight ends, Njoku doesn't have to go out and run a route. We got Fannin on the other side. What we supposed to do with Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson played his whole career with 2 tight ends, but it came to Cleveland and we went down to 1. It is what it is. But we need to chip. We need to chip TJ Watt on that side with the running back. We got to run it. We got to have a running back that can block. But I want to see some quick passes out of Dylan Gabriel. I want to see Dylan Gabriel throw for at least 250. I want to see Dylan Gabriel hit the outsides. I want to see like how you said, a deep pass down the field. I want to see Dylan Gabriel open it up, and I think we got a fair chance because we already know Junkins. What Junkins is doing, he just runs.
He's been the star of the team, in my humble opinion. He's been the star of the team. He's been the star of the offense. Period. He's been, and that's probably going to be the Steelers' first priority.
My monologue
how they going to stop him? Huh?
Nothing. But
I didn't hear one word he just said.
Nothing. They're just talking stuff.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I was speaking and you just came over and just interrupted like always.
My bad.
Yeah. But no, I think we got a fair. I think going into it is 50-50. The only way for us to win is D is right. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that extra 1% out of Kevin Stefanski. We need that 1% out of Kevin Stefanski. We got it. We coming in. Our offense matches their offense. Our defense matches their defense. Our defense is a little bit better, but it's to me it's 50-50. If I go online and let me see what the line is real quick, but I think that what do y'all think the line is before I even look? I'm gonna say 3 points. Y'all don't look.
Know, bro.
Don't,
don't
y'all don't, y'all, okay.
I'll say the Steelers might be like minus like what plus 5.5.
No, 5.5.
No, minus 5.5. The Browns will get plus 5.5.
Yeah. And but that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. So it's gonna be close. So that's why I say I think Stefanski needs to. He haven't did the end of rounds in a while, which is a plus. After 5 years, he stopped doing the end of rounds, but because he got Fana doing every and anything. But I think we got a good chance. So it's gonna come down to to coaching.
But here's the thing. He's also one thing. Stefanski for a coach, he's a momentum killer. Have you noticed that? He will run the ball. Like for instance, when they had that good running stage, he abandoned the run instantly. It was weird. I was like, dude, why'd you stop the run? They kept getting first downs with Junkins, and then he's a momentum killer. It's weird. It's weird.
Well, good job, D. The line is 5. It's 5.5, but I'm gonna give you credit 5. But any final words before we get up off here?
Go Browns. That's all I'm gonna say. Go Browns.
Well, my final words is, if anybody want to be my co-host, I need some real Browns fans, somebody that not like these guys. I need somebody that's going to come in here and root for the Browns, that's going to cheer on the Browns, even if the Browns is 1-5, 1-10, and 1-10. Still come on and say that we're going to win. I have faith in my team. I need some guys like that. I need some guys that's like me that love to talk stuff to any other sports fan, and that I need somebody that's gonna have my back. I don't want to be the only one.
You can't talk smack losing. You can't.
You
have to win.
Our rivals, and they saying we losing. They said we're gonna lose to our rivals. That's not a Browns fan. No Browns fans say that. They said we're gonna go in there and we're gonna smack them. We're gonna forget them little towels. I need somebody. Okay. I need somebody that's gonna be on here and be rah with me. Believe it or not. But hey, we gotta, man. That's all I want to say. Y'all know who this is. It's your boy Thurl from the My Dogs Podcast. If y'all like what y'all saw and what y'all heard, please hit that like button, hit that follow button. Please don't forget the Arteria Sports Motive Podcast tomorrow at 8 p.m. You find me, you find your man Deacon, and you find Chrissy, the queen of BFO, that plays every Browns game. So if y'all, just like last Saturday, she got every game. Go in there and subscribe. It's free. It's Facebook. It's free. And we're gonna make it more visible this week coming up. We're working on things, but y'all get to watch every game. But y'all know who this is. Y'all know where we are. We are out.
Drugs is bad, people.